Hi everyone again. Gosh, these weeks are coming round quick, aren't they? This week's activity doesn't involve any chocolate or anything. It's quite a simple one. It's a drawing activity. All you're going to need is a pencil and some paper and a light sauce. So a light sauce, not something like ketchup, is something that's going to cast light. So you can probably see that I'm sitting a little bit in a dark place, but I've got quite a good light source coming from one of the lights in my kitchen. And the reason we want that is because we're going to be doing what's called shadow pictures. So just to give you an idea, that's a shadow picture that I drew earlier on. And another little shadow picture. They might look a little bit strange to you, but to get those pictures, I used a couple of ornaments. One of them's a little pig, one of them's a little lamb. The lamb's a lot bigger than the pig. So I'm going to show you how to do those. But to do that, I'm going to have to turn the camera around and show you. So just bear with me while I do that. Okay, so what I've done, this is just some regular paper, printer paper, and I've put that on a table. So the light source in my kitchen is coming from the kitchen lights. So I've got my ornament here, and you'll see as soon as I put it on the paper, can you see that it's formed a brilliant shadow? Now very carefully I can turn my ornament and it gives a different shadow, but because I want the shadow to show quite well what I'm drawing around, and I want to get the head a little bit different, I'm going to position my ornament like so. So that is just purely a shadow. There's nothing else on that paper, just a shadow. Then you get your pencil, and what you have to do, you have to draw very carefully around the shape. Now it's quite important that you're behind to do the drawing, so you're drawing it from this side. If you were to go on this side like my hand is, now my hand's making a shadow. Okay, so you want to keep your hand out of the way, and so long as you don't move your ornament, you can draw around the shadow. And again, you can take your time to draw all the way around, and this is quite hard for me to do while I'm holding the phone at the same time. So yours will be much easier, much better than mine. But just to give you an idea, so I'm sticking right the way, and I'm even drawing the shadows in between. And the shadow underneath, which is his tummy. I hope I'm not wobbling you around too much. And the shadow that goes right down to this leg and right down to this leg. Now I'm actually going to go around the base of the legs as well. So I've got it going down there and around that leg and around that leg. So hopefully when I take off my lamb, you can see I've got a lamb picture there. Now all I did as well as that was I looked at my lamb, oops, excuse my hand there. I looked at my lamb and I thought, well, he's got 2 ears, but on my shadow I've only got the 1. So all I did was look to see where I thought the ear would come out, and I thought it would come out kind of there, and I just drew it in myself. Doesn't have to be exact, but can you see I've given him two ears now? If I wanted, I could add an eye. It looks like I've got quite big eyes on this lamb, so I'm going to do quite big eyes because that's what it shows. There we go, and we'll just do a little bit like that. I think I've made him look quite angry there. I think I'd better make him have a smiley face. I think it's those eyes that have done it. I'm sure yours will look a lot happier than mine. There, giving it some eyelids now. So, there, you can see I've got rather a weird weird looking sheep there, but it gives you an idea. I'll just quickly do another one. Move Lammy out of the way. So again, I'm just going to get my paper. And this is just a little ornament of a pig. So it's actually there's 3 pigs in this set, which is why it's got quite a strange straight edge to it. But again, I put it on the paper and I turn the paper around to decide what I think is the best angle to get the light coming from. So I think that's quite good because it does show his snout and it shows the outline of an ear. So again, I'm just going to go straight up here, excuse any wobbling, round his snout, along the top of his head. This is one of the ears. Now you'll be able to get any kind of ornaments. You can look around your house, you might have some toys you can draw around. Now again, I've got round to the front now, so I'm just going to pick you up and I'm just going to take you round to the front so you can see. Now you won't see a shadow because I'm stood in the light, but I'm going to draw around the front of the ornament and around the back. So when I take my pig away, I'm left with the pig shadow. And again, just because I want it to look a bit more pig-like than that, I'm going to look at the ornament, and that's the back of one ear. So I'm just going to draw in another ear. Pigs have got quite triangular ears. And then a little piggy eye, and just one of his little snouts there. And that's going to be my pig. So again, have a little look round and see what ornaments you can do. Okay, so you can see how easy that is to do, and it's really good and gives you quite effective pictures. And if you wanted to, you could cut them out, all these different shadow pictures, and stick them on and maybe make a bit of a scene. You could go around, like I could do a farmyard scene with that one. You could maybe go around some, I don't know, some Star Wars characters or some lol dolls or something that you've got. Just have a go. You don't have to do it inside. This is a great one when it's not throwing it down with rain. You can go outside and the best light source is the sun. So you can use the sun and just put your paper on the ground and line up your ornaments and see which gives you a really strong shadow. It has to be a really bright day so that you get a really strong shadow, and then you can draw around it. But I think they're really effective and quite easy to do. So have a good time with that this week, guys, and same as usual, send some photos in. I'd love to see them. I hope you enjoyed last week's activity, and I shall see you again next week. Take care and stay safe, guys.